Oh, they're harassing me now. Today is Monday, President's Day. I want to talk about this, but I also want to talk about the harassment. As I'm putting up more thumbnails and proof, and for some reason, my thumbnails and my videos aren't being circulated. They said they kept me hid. Why was it when I was working, I wasn't being kept hidden? Why was it when my professor used my name in a book and described my likeness as elf-like, brownie, pixie-like, I wasn't being hidden? But now that I need protection against people stalking, harassing me, and causing me torture and trying to kill me, I have to be hidden. They keep coming up with suggestions because they said that when I was a kid, someone put a piece of metal in my ears. That never happened. I've never heard these voices the way they described it until I was able to record it in my apartment. If I had a special metal in my ears, no one would have to follow me around. And that's what I'm telling you. There's some sort of crazy group of people who latched onto this situation prior to me being on the internet. It had nothing to do with me being on the internet. They wanted a way of getting in, and I'm doing a video right now where I talk about predators using voice to skull to gain trust. That's what this is about. So when they're stalking, harassing me, and lying, and I have proof, not just physical proof like letters and emails and pictures and all sorts of things, but documents, legal documents. Remember, I'm an American citizen born and raised. My mother is also, and so is my grandmother. We have a line of documents in this country that prove our point. No one can change that. These are things that can't be altered, doctored, changed. Only if I'm mentally ill would I believe that it would be possible. It's impossible. So they just said exactly. So what I'm telling the people stalking, harassing me, who are coming up with an artificial relationship with me at 50, is that you're liars. And I don't have to keep proving it. I don't have to play. They said I was going to look up tapes and recordings. I don't have to do any of that. Because there are human beings, flesh and blood human beings, who have for years known me. They mentioned that in 1996, I lived in Saudi Arabia after coming up with a big lie that it never happened. And how they thought that they could use that to exploit some sort of terroristic streak in me. I am someone who would never even think of becoming a terrorist. And the idea that they would exploit that situation now, decades later, we're talking about almost 30 years later, to fit their desire to explain their financial dependence on me. That's what this is about. This is about people trying to create a financial dependency on me instead of their own relatives and family and friends. This wasn't happening to me. I don't have a metal chip in my ears. I've had MRIs taken. I've also worked in fields where I have to be able to hear. Part of being a flight attendant, which they keep fixating on, is that I had to pass a hearing test. So that goes to show they don't know what they're talking about. They became fixated with the idea of exploiting me to exploit other people. And they don't want me to make money. Well, let me try to put this together. Let's try to add this up, because they have a problem with math. If I don't make money and they're depending on me to make money, then how would they make money? The other big issue is, if this started, and they keep saying it started at Fordham 30 years ago, then how could